Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ralph. So today's topic, we're going to talk about 3 pillars of wealth creation. All right. If you're someone that's currently an employee working a 9-to-5 job, then I'm sure you can see how hard it is to build wealth. You got a lot of people right now talking about how hard it is to build something long term. Then how a lot of people will live in paycheck to paycheck. So just being an employee working a 9-to-5 job, it's kind of hard to build that wealth. So I'm going to share with you the three pillars of wealth creation in order to build that long term wealth. Now, you don't have to do all 3 of them. But you do need to do at least one of them. I prefer you do all 3 of them, but if you can only do one, I mean, that should help you in building wealth. So the first way to build wealth is creating a business, right? Entrepreneurship. As you can see, like working a job, your income is limited to your salary or hourly pay. So as an entrepreneur, if you can create a business, your income is limited to the creative ideas you put into your business. I mean, there's no limit to how much money you can make with your own business. So I tell a lot of people, like, if you're looking to if you're looking to that long-term security, if you're trying to make a lot of money, starting a business is the best way to go. And even for me, it changed my life. I mean, you can make, depending on the type of business that you run, you can make 6 figures a month. As opposed to your job, you can make $4,000 a month. So your income is a little bit limited. All right. So I think entrepreneurship is something that a lot of people, if you're someone that's looking to increase your wealth, I think a lot of people should start their own business. As scary as it may seem, it's not that hard these days. Back in the days, you had to start a business. You needed a lot of capital. You needed a lot of resources. But now you can start a business with a couple of $100. You can get an online business. It doesn't really cost that much to start your own business. All right. So the second way is investing in real estate. I'm sure we all know how real estate is. If you're looking to build long-term wealth, real estate is probably the best way to go. I know a lot of people like to look at the house that if you buy a house, a lot of people like to look at that house as an asset. But Robert Kiyosaki says, Rich Dad Poor Dad, if it's taking money out of your pocket, it's a liability. If it's putting money into your pocket, it's an asset. And for a lot of people, their homes is taking a lot of money out. But if you're looking to build long-term wealth, real estate is one of the best ways to go. I know a lot of people don't want to be landlords, but if you can create systems within that within your business of investing in real estate, it's pretty much, you can have it run by itself. I would recommend that if you're really trying to build long-term wealth, research how to get into real estate. Understand what it's about, how to come up with the down payment, what it takes, getting a team of lawyers and inspectors to make sure that you can invest in a property that benefits you financially. So if you're looking to build long-term wealth, real estate is one of the best ways to go. The third way is stocks. Now, I know a lot of people look at the stock market and they say it's a scary thing and it's a scam, but there's wealthy people invest in stocks. If you're looking to build wealth, stocks is one of the ways to go. Now, I wouldn't tell you to just invest in anything, to just go in there and just throw some money in there. No, you have to educate yourself on it. It's weird how a lot of people, it would take 4 years to get an education and take 4 years to learn about whatever studies they're trying to study. But some people won't just take a couple weeks, couple months, or a year just to understand stocks. Once you understand it, it's really more so just doing your research and making sure you have a system managing your money properly, where you can allocate a certain percentage of resources to stocks. But I look at it this way: if you're trying to retire, stocks is the way to go. So when I talk about the 3 pillars of wealth, the best way to make money for me is, me personally, starting a business. The best way to build wealth, investing in real estate. The best way to retire is investing in stocks. All right. So a lot of people want that instant gratification where they want the money now. But a lot of these things, all those three things that I just mentioned, they take time. All right. It's not something that just happens overnight. And I think a lot of people, the issue with a lot of people is they don't want to take that time. They don't want to dedicate, sacrifice the time in order to build these things up. And for me, the first thing I did was build my business. And when I started it back in 2016, I didn't really start making money until 2018. So that's a lot of time in between where I wasn't making a lot of money. But once it gets going, it really comes fast. So So yeah, so if you're really like interested in building wealth, man, I tell you the three things. Like I said, starting a business, entrepreneurship, creating something, right? Instead of being a consumer, create something. Because in the U.S., the U.S. benefits people that create instead of consume. Second, of course, is investing in real estate. That's a great way to build wealth long term, and also making some rental income as well. And third is stocks. All right, like I said, you don't have to get into all three of them, but at least try to do one of them. I'd recommend you get into three of them, but if you can't, try to get into one, and then as you get comfortable with that one, see if you can learn and educate yourself on the other two. So these are the three ways to build wealth. And if it's something that you're serious about, I would recommend that you get into these things. Okay, so that's all I got for today. If you liked the video, please smash the like button, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, later, bye.